ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's Men's Premier League here. We have Friday night action for round 14 to bring you. And it's going to be, if the ladder suggests it, an exciting contest. We have second plays third, and as they read on the table, second place is the home side, the MINDIL Aces Football Club, and CASUARINA occupy third, the away side this evening. What separates them on the competition table is only 3 points. And if last time, or the last outing between these two teams, just over a month ago, round 8 of 2023, it was the Aces who prevailed 1-0. A Kane McDowell finish was enough to find 3 points for the Aces, and so we'll see if those slim margins continue this evening. Moments away from kickoff. Both captains in there getting things done in order. Kane McDowell filling in for the regular Matthew Wallace, and Yari McRae Van Lingen, who wears the armband this evening. Of course, Gordon Pereira serving a suspension by my accounts. It will be a reinvigorated CASUARINA side to get us kicked off. They'll be going left to right on your screens, and they'll be wanting to continue their play this year as it gets kicked off and underway. From the kickoff, Jaluris back to Robertson, and now out there's Tran, now Gallagher, and it's Ryan Newell. Back in midfield out there this evening as Charles Adu Jr. gets a header that goes astray. Jaluris with a little push on his man, comes forward, Camero looking to play back through to Jaluris. Offside flag stays down, oh, strike. And a great save there from Othick Mondol, and the clearance comes in, vital for the Aces, straight out of play. Within 30 seconds there, fast start from the Rowdies, and that was good combination play between the two, and Jaluris gets off a left-footed strike, forced Mondol there, and Barnard arriving, needed to get the clearance away as the throw comes back inside. Newell, Tran, still with possession, the Rowdies. Tran trying to get forward, McDowell muscles his way through, now right. Israel Tan's back there as McDowell looks to put in a clearance. It spills out to Ryan Newell, combining with Quinlan Tran. Back to Ryan Newell, now Charles Adu Jr. gets some contact there off Aquara, and Tran back out and off of right. CASUARINA throw forward half in their attacking third. Look to see if they can get a ball off here. Tran with the throw. Adu Jr. back to Tran. Now Charles Adu comes out here to Robertson, trying to get it forward here. McLennan, cross comes in, Jaluris chests it down and needed to arrive there. An Aces defender did so well as Robertson has possession. He'll pop it back out to McLennan. His left-footed incision pass goes out to Quinlan Tran. Now Tim Robertson laterally crossing it out here to Mark Casemiro, jostling forward with possession. Cuts back inside, looking for Camero. Clifford Maynard's there. Now James Cameron coming forward with possession, trying to hoof it forward, but now Mark Casemiro with the Rowdies. CASUARINA can just come away with the ball, and McLennan trying to get a touch in there. Cameron arguing that he was brought to ground, but referee says play on. McLennan throws it to Robertson, hoofed into the air as McDowell gets a header away, and now Mark Casemiro brings it down on a knee and looks to take it past a couple Aces, but well won there by Prifty. Andre Prifty losing his footing as Newell escapes with possession, and now Robertson back across to Connor Gallagher. Sees Jaluris, comes forward to the Greek forward, and now he strikes from distance. Oh, not a bad strike there from Manoli Jaluris. Hitting his straps, certainly. Only 3 minutes gone here, and the Rowdies have mounted a number of chances. Wicked hit there, just not accurate enough. It's now comes out to Thomas Bird. With possession. Bird lifts it forward. Looks for on a Prifty, but getting back there was Gallagher. Now Robertson, a host of space to come forward with possession. Passes forward. Oh, cleverly done there from Jaluris. Camero dinks it over the top. Mark Casemiro continued his run. He'll receive it in his stride. Faced up by Mifsud. Now Robertson, thought about the first time cross, takes the touch. Now Camero benches back for his side. Taking his time with the build-up. Now to McLennan. Chipped over the top. Camero has found himself in space. Away from Mifsud. Casemiro inside and cleared away by Bird. Now Prifty. Gives it to Tan. Back to Andre Prifty. Away from Newell. Now Kane McDowell. James Cameron trying to get forward here. Referee waves play on as Robertson gets it to Mark Casemiro. Now Braden McLennan. Van Lingen, the captain this evening, proceeds forward. No, Jaluris tried to read that first, but didn't expect the defender and Bird to get that kind of touch off. Flick on there by McDowell. Now Newell. Back to Gallagher. Now Quinlan Trent. Comes down the line as Wright gets the tackle away and Cameron skillfully done. Lures in the light contact, but goes out of play. Now Maynard. Here is Bird. He adventures forward, finds Matthew Mifsud. Nice ball there for Prifty. Continuing the run was Tan, but Camero got involved. And now Van Lingen. Here is Robertson, back to Quinlan Tran. Nice run made by Robertson. He's got space here. Driving in for Jaluris. He's got options as well. Forward comes attacking prowess. A shot away and another one by Jaluris. 3 chances early on from an Ollie Jaluris. The attempt is absolutely been shown so far. And another half opportunity here on the replay. Good strike, certainly enough power put behind it, just curling to the goalkeeper's right, out behind for a goal kick. Here is now Thomas Bird. Back to his goalkeeper here, Pothig Mondo. Back to the way of Bird, across goal. Usually a dangerous pass, but Barnard's there in space. There is Wright, cuts in away from Tran. And forces the contact off the Rowdies defender. Now to play for a throw. Right inside to Cameron. Cameron back to Wright off the shoulder. Now McDowell over the top looking for Aquara. Gallagher does well. Tan forces it wide to Cameron. Takes it in his stride. Does well to get past Tran. Cameron's cross and first time away was good there by Van Lingen. And will be continuing via an aces throw. McDowell, flick over the shoulder, inside looking for Aquara, not quite finding the aces forward as Clifford Maynard gets it out to McDowell, and the free kick is paid there in favour of the aces. So delivery will look to come into the box. Might be one of some invention. Clifford Maynard. Comes the delivery, looking for an option as Nelson New makes a wonderful gather. Experienced customer in goals, but that clearance is straight out of play. Aces throw. Prifty. Back to Thomas Bird. Israel Tan, flick on there. And free kick paid there. Slight contact as Mifsud takes a quick one. Uche Aquara with possession. Tries to go the right side, shot from distance, and Nelson New gathers that one eventually. Makes the save and quickly comes Comes out here to Gallagher, and now Quinlan Tran. Robertson. Heavy touch given away to Cameron. Lana trying to get in there, but Ryan Newell does well. Needs an option, but Jaluris presents in the middle. Continues the run there, Ryan Newell. The Rowdies trying to get forward, but Thomas Bird cuts it out as he looks to lift one over the top. Prifty attempting to make the run. The linesman will lift the flag up and brings that Aces attack to an abrupt end, where the goalkeeper was in the best position to win that one. Nelson knew as Ethan Camero now has the ball under his wing, and it's a reliable place to be as his lofted ball looking for Charles Adu. He'll get there with some time to spare. The Rowdies winger trying to put on the dance moves. Pass right, oh, it strikes the arm, and it's a penalty. Perhaps an unorthodox position for the arm to be in. And the Aces concede the penalty here. We'll see this replay. Certainly wasn't by his side, the arm, and so the referee has no choice but to give that one. And it looks like up will step Ethan Camero. Taking his time, the goalkeeper, in preparation to attempt to stop this one. So Ethan Camero be looking to beat Mondol. Of course, since the change of the ruling, goalkeepers aren't really allowed to move off their line. Trying to put him off, the goalkeeper. In comes Camero, cool, calm, and composed. Dispatches, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And just like that, the Rowdies have the lead. Ethan Camero coolly converts from the spot. And well, now the Rowdies have a lead to protect, and currently in the same amount of points as the Aces as well. So what's pegged them back in the opening 11 minutes here at Darwin Football Stadium. And as it stands, the Rowdy is looking to reverse their previous fixture against the Aces, in which they suffered a 1-0 defeat. Of course, plenty of time to go, but the Rowdies look on it tonight as Mark Casemiro looks to come away from a couple Aces. And again, getting past Prifty and Mifsud, but just his touch was heavy as Bird sends it back forward. Prifty trying to get the clever flick on away from Robertson. Header in there by Newell, and now Jaluris, oh, cleverly done to get past Thomas Bird, and now Jaluris enters down the wing. Cross comes in, and oh, Barnard got a sufficient touch to put it behind, but on his best work. Matthew Barnard, of course, a young centre-back who really made his Premier League debut this season and has burst onto the scene, one of the more reliable defenders in the Aces stocks at the moment. Making the Aces coach and Daniel McCormick a very happy man to have youngsters like that coming through. Of course, Mondol in goal as well, another youngster on the bench. Emmanuel Kipiator, I'm sure we'll see him at some stage. As Ethan Camero, the CASUARINA number 10, the goal scorer, puts in a ball, offers for Lingen. Oh, and it's somewhat of a save there by Mondol. And off the crossbar and out behind. Corner kick once again for CASUARINA. Nearly an opportunity. So, take two for the black and white. In comes Camero, curl delivery. Oh, it looked promising. Van Lingen arrived, the ball comes away. Now Prifty Received it from Maynard. Prifty trying to win it with Tran. Jaluris goes to ground as Prifty through the legs, cleverly done, and wins the free kick. Rewards the skill. Andrew Prifty. Now coming away is Israel Tan. Back here, forward by Tan. Aquara with the run here, headed inside away from Van Lingen. Still trying to get in there, but Robertson gets first two. It'll come the other way. Here is Adu. Camara. And Charles Adu coming inside. Goal here, chance, saved by Mondol. Spills out, makes another save as Casemiro looked to get there. Ryan Newell. Ball comes inside, headed away. Casemiro comes on through. Has to be a good second eviction there, and goes offside is the call. Here is McDowell. Clifford Maynard. Bird. Now here comes Tan. Looking to get to Cameron, and Nelson New makes a great save. Holds it up and really does his job. Thrown out here to Quinlan Tran. Back here for Gallagher. Tran to Adu Jr. Combining in there as well. Casuarina looking to get forward as scuffle in the centre bruise as Israel Tan tries to come away, but Adu Jr. for the Rowdy as he sends it forward to Manoli Jaluris. Sorts his footing out and strikes up against Thomas Bird. Tan had possession and goes to ground. And the yellow card dished out to Ryan Newell. So a number of tackles, says the referee, earns you in the book. So Ryan Newell on an early yellow. Mondol. Now Bird. Looking to size across as Gallagher makes a good defensive challenge there, and just goes out of play for an aces throw as Mifsud advances down the line, trying to get a throw going as it'll eventually be forced back to Thomas Bird. Clifford Maynard. McDowell. Now Barnard to Kane McDowell. Inside pass, Clifford Maynard wide to Matthew Mifsud. Looking to get to McDowell, but it's stolen away from Ryan Newell. Look inside, Camaro's in a lot of space here. Challenge made by Barnard's good, but Adu comes away with possession, looking to no-look pass it forward for Newell, but Mifsud picks it off. Now McDowell sends it forward for Cameron. Brought to ground, and lures in the free kick. Ball here for the Aces to try and pump forward. McDowell. Prifty. Trying to force a wide ball, but Quinlan Tran's in the way. Trying to help it further forward is Robertson, but couldn't quite get it through to Adu. So ball will go out of play on the far side. Mindil throw. Quara. Jostling forward with possession. Ucho Quara. Inside ball finds Israel Tan. Looking to continue this Mindil run here. Cross comes in and it's blocked off. So as we skip past the 18th minute mark here, the Aces will have a set piece, a dead ball, try and fashion a chance. Sucho Acquire, probably one of the tallest customers, looking to buy a ticket into this raffle to try and get his team back level. Clifford Maynard would wait as well. Barnard with the header, comes all the way through. Oh, and a chance there for the Aces, and Nelson New was forced to make a great save from point blank and quickly hoofs it forward the other way. Headed in there by Mifsud. Camero now. Here is Israel Tan. Now Manoli Jaliris holding off Tan. Good strength from the Greek. To Newell there. Referee says play on. Cameron. Robertson. Van Lingen. New. Here the Gallagher. On forward looking for Adu Jr. Tan looking to get it going for his side, but here is Adu. Tran. Outside of the football there by Jaliris, and Adu can run through here. Tran presents back, takes a touch, has a strike. Ooh, not sure if he was aiming for a direct shot there, but it almost acted as in a cross for a teammate to perhaps get onto the end of. Goal kick nonetheless. Mondol. Shorten across to Barnard. Mondol. Matthew Barnard. Jane McDowell. Thrifty. Looking forward here, and Lingen just lets that come on through to the goalkeeper. Nelson New makes the save. Sent forward in a hurry. McDowell. Looking to play it forward there, Bird. Thrifty making the attacking run, keeps it inside. McLennan tries to halt things. Now Robertson. Still with possession, Tim Robertson trying to dispossess him, but it doesn't work. Ball will spill wide here. Casemiro trying across as Barnard just relieves things. So how to play for a throw-in. Van Lingen. Gallagher. Quinlan Tran. Forward his ball goes. Here is Jaliris. Looks inside for Camero, and almost a chance there. Very nearly one for his side to profit on. Just a goal kick that time. Header up in there. Tenacious challenge. Both players competing for the ball, and it's just a throw. Lead there from Newell as Aquara comes away with possession. He'll try and get a ball inside here. Cameron almost in his stride. Cleared away by the Rowdies. Robertson. They do. Back to Tran. Robertson trying to come away from McDowell. Right the other way. Gallagher approaches. Now Israel Tan as well, trying their best, the Aces, to fashion a avenue towards goal. As we are approaching the 24th minute mark here, it's not bearing much fruit at the moment. CASUARINA holding firm. Tran now. Throw inside for his side. Still with Tran. Cross here for Van Lingen. Maynard. Thrifty. McDowell. Trying to get on for Tan, but there is Van Lingen. Maynard with a touch. Out to McLennan. One will go straight out of play. Throw in taken quickly. Looking for Aquara here. It's found the forward. He'll try and enter the box. He has done. And they come past McLennan. Cross inside off Gallagher. Oh, and Cameron not quite able to read the trajectory of that ball. It headed his way, but certainly wasn't expecting it to. Whipped forward there by Nelson New. Header there back by Bird. Thankfully for him, his goalkeeper was attentive to the danger. I think MINDIL throws short to Barnard. Bird. Cross to Barnard. Now Cameron. Here to Barnard. Now Maynard. Ifsid. Here is Bird. Tan. Bit of a shirt tug there. Referee agrees. Sent forward, headed away there by Gallagher. Israel Tan, Ifsid. Ball sent forward once then, and Nelson New can make the relative ease in there. Still with Jaluris. Forward there, Jaluris. We're still with possession. Now to play for a corner. So an opportunity for the Rowdies once again. So, corner kick primed. Ready for reception. As Camero comes in with a deep line cross. Header back inside, Israel Tan out for the moment. Clifford Maynard. Andrew Prifty. Looking to send this forward. Aquara will look to try and get onto the end of. He gets there ahead of Van Lingen. Pace across and keep it inside. Cross as well. Unfortunately, not a lot of direction to play it back into the box. And just behind for goal kick. McLennan. Send forward off a block there. Stay inside here for Mark Casemiro. Chance of forward here. And you find an option. Cross comes in and passages were cut off. Now Bird. Trenches forward. Acquirer. Wider here to Andre Prifty, and the offside flag will rise to deny the forward. On that occasion, says the referee. Long there, McLennan. 50. Robertson involved as well. Trying to get it for the Rowdies once again, but here is an inside ball for McDowell. Further wide it heads. Matthew Wright looking to twist in turn and pirouette forward as Cameron tries to come past Gallagher. Cameron, cross comes in. Oh, it's a wicked shot. Oh, and there it is. The equalizer is found by Acquirer, and he pegs one back, scores level once again. And just like that, we've played half an hour on the Aces back square. Strong run there by Cameron to get it back inside. Acquirer with the first shot. I'm pretty sure he come off with the second as well. So Cameron plays the ball for Acquirer. And it's been actually a pretty profitable combination in season 2023 between these two players as well. So combines once again to bring the Aces level. So that early Camero penalty cancelled out by a wonderful passage of play from the Aces. Robertson out to Tran, trying to tunnel forward. Got some contact on the way through. Referee agrees as well. So, free kick, I think. Casuarina ball. Sent inside. Mifsud at the back post. Tan going back to Mifsud. Andre Prifty. Wonderful touch there. Sends it forward here for Acquirer. Tries to get the right side of Van Lingen. Step over and inside. Arriving there was McLennan. Tan looking to come wide. Corralled by a couple Rowdies and eventually just goes out of play. That would be a throw in to the Rowdies. Camero trying to come away from Maynard, but strength shown there, and free kick can be won, and it's given. Back here to Bird. Now Jaluris, they've stolen at the Rowdies. Ball forward can be played. There is a bustling Mark Casemiro. Getting there was quick Matthew Barnard as well, so out of play for a Rowdies throw. McLennan with ball in hand. Here's Newell. Sending it forward here. Good run. And almost there by Robertson. Finding a incision ball for a teammate, but not to be. Maynard. Here's Roltan. McDowell plays it out to Mifsud. Strong calls came and his ball is good as well. Cameron pinces away from New. Aquara, bang, 2-0. 2-1 now. And it's Uche Aquara at the double. 2 for the forward. And the Aces now in front. See this run by Mifsud. Angled ball. James Cameron coming through. Got the header in away from Gallagher. And then I think Cameron might have wanted it himself, but instead just lets it go to Aquara, and that's 2 goals for Aquara, 2 assists from James Cameron, and just like that, with less than 10 minutes of regulation time to play, the Aces have stolen the lead. So they've come back from 1-0 down. Currently lead 2-1. How will the Rowdies respond for the remainder of this first half as Mifsud tries to header it forward to Tan. He gets up with the header. Grifty standing up against Robertson, and the free kick comes. Aces free kick, look to be taken quickly. Here is crossed by Mifsud. Empty space here for Wright to attack, and ball, says the referee. Sent forward now by New. Want to end the half, certainly better of the two. Inside ball, looking for Aquara, finds the forward, strikes as well, and Nelson New batters that one away. Strong two-handed save, puts it out and behind just for a corner that time. Need to stand resolute here. Can't afford to concede again. Will Clifford Maynard's ball see them do so? It's driven inside. Nice header by Quinlan Tran. Casemiro. Sending it forward with Ryan Newell in space. Ball forward here looking for Adu. Gets onto the end of it with pace, Adu. And tried to go for a direct shot, and unfortunately for him, just goes out of play for goal kick. No real chance there was on. Instead, it's just out and behind for a goal kick. Mondol short to Barnard. To go wide here. Right, looks for Cameron. Tran gets there. Edu tries to keep it inside, but not quite able to. Throwing for Mindil. Right down the line. Tran out of play once again. Throw in a little further down now for Mindil. Pleased with the response for his side. Of course, Coach Daniel McCormick isn't physically with us at the moment. Coming back from the nation's capital. Stand-in coach Nikolaos Theodorakopoulos currently steering the troops the right way. McLennan, Casemiro. Strong challenge put in there by Mifsud, but the Rowdies forward keeps possession. Plays it back to Robertson. McLennan gets back to Nelson New with time to spare as well. Sends it long. Bird arrives. Caresses it down though for Camaro of CASUARINA. His left-footed ball puts it through for Charles Adu. As he's got pace and skill coming forward. Tackle at the right moment. Ryan Newell back to Adu, trying to thread it through and needed to be put in a clearance there and was. Goes out and behind. Perhaps need a secondary ball. As that one goes and clears the perimeter. Tran. Here for Ryan Newell. Quinlan Tran gets past Adu. Fast running. Aquara does well to keep it in his stride. Holds off Tran. Not going to come past Charles Adu as well. Ucho Aquara pokes it back. Maynard, McDowell, Cameron, Clifford Maynard. Trying to keep it away from Robertson. Still has possession there, Maynard. Now right. Ventures down the field. Nice header there from Van Lingen. Just puts it out of play. Will be a MINDIL throw in. So certainly started the brighter of the two Rowdies, but since then it's been the MINDIL show, on an exhibition of some great football. Not to say that the Rowdies discredited. As Thomas Bird comes out with possession, less than 5 minutes remain. Brifty across here for Kane McDowell, continuing the run there. Wright is beyond Cameron. Cameron finds that way eventually. Matthew Wright enters the box and sprays across out and behind. Just a goal kick that time, as many thanks to Diamond Barbers. 4 locations across the territory: Parat, Bellarmac, the Darwin CBD and Coolinga. Book now in 2023 and stay fresh with Diamond Barbers. Ward Keller, they are your experts in family and criminal law as well as domestic violence. Reach them on 1-800-978-360. It's 1-800-978-360. As well as Steel Line and NTF. Steel Line service over and above, and NTF, your local construction supplier. Hudson Apartments and at Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday we have a Australia Cup round of 32 match held here in Australia's top end here at Darwin Football Stadium. 7 p.m. local time. Will be Hellenic Athletic Club, the Darwin side against Line to Lions as Prifty comes through on goal, shot away, and it's just wide. Chance there for Andrea Prifty. And so as veering away, Thursday, August the 10th, 7 p.m. Darwin's own Hellenic Athletic Club up against the side from New South Wales and into Lions FC. Magic of the Cup, live here, Darwin Football Stadium, Thursday, the 10th of August at 7 p.m. I know I'll be here, will you? That's the question. Tickets still available online. Head to Football Northern Territory on social media. Find the link to purchase tickets as Gallagher sends this one forward. Here is Jaluris with good core strength to stand on his feet and force the clearance there from Barnard. So goes out of play. Throw in. A couple minutes remain in this first half. Quinlan Tran with the throw. Centrally finds Ethan Camaro. Turning away from Maynard. Cameron into Camaro. Stays alive for the Cadre midfielder. As Cameron goes long. And he finds Robertson. Has his pocket picked. Maynard likewise, but spills out to Cameron and he just long bombs it. Andrew Prifty. Braden McLennan backs in with the header. Ethan Camaro. Back to Robertson. Now here is Connor Gallagher. looks forward here. Does go through to the goalkeeper there, MINDIL. MINDIL wide, finds Mifsud. Forward to Israel Tan. Looking for the back heel. Thankfully it goes back to the defender in Bird. Van Lingen looks forward. Jaluris looking to send it through for Charles Adu. Turns! Oh, and got a block in there. Back off the boot of Adu, so it just goes out of play for a goal kick. Only seconds remaining in this first half. It's the Aces with an advantage at the moment. Not too many stoppages either. See how long is added as Bird sends this long. Headed underneath it by Robertson. Casemiro. Here is Tan. McDowell with possession. Referee hands the whistle in the mouth, takes it back out. Last passage perhaps coming up as Wright. Centrally for Maynard. Cameron. Now Mifsud. Chance to go forward. Sent forward for Tan and Van Lingen the other way. Half-time, blown by the referee. And it's the Aces who go into the half with a 2-1 advantage. The early Ethan Camero penalty cancelled out by Anucho Aquara double. We'll have a quick break here and be rejoined with you shortly for second half action.
Yes, GB. Still in it. Go, buddy.
Good evening, everyone. Football Northern Territory are proud to be hosting a free viewing of the Matildas versus Denmark round of 16 on a temporary big screen here at the stadium. That'll occur on Monday the 7th of August. Gates open at 7 p.m. for an 8 p.m. start. Also, don't forget to buy your tickets for the round of 32 match between Hellenic Athletic and New South Wales outfit Inter Lions as they fight for a spot in the round of 16. Get your tickets at ticketbo.com.au Thank you for listening and have a great evening.
All right. Have a good night.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Moments away from getting this second half kicked off and underway. It is a 2-1 advantage to the Aces, and it's a single sub there running onto the pitch for MINDIL. Emmanuel Kipyator, a man mentioned in the first half, a young, quick, exciting customer coming on to replace the Aces skipper in Kane McDowell. So Aces will get us kicked off and underway. Left to right on your screens, off they go. See if they can hold on to 3 points here. Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium, live here this Friday evening. As Cameron looks to touch it back and goes off in there, off of right. Tran to Camero. Thrifty forward, looking for Acquira. Quinlan Tran all the way back to Nelson New. It's Reltan, heads wide. Here is Quinlan Tran. And Robertson sends it forward. Lewis rises with Barnard. And play will go the Aces. Right, to send it inside. And over here, Camaro bundled to ground. Play continues. Tarn to Cameron. Cameron looks for Kipyator, and his pass comes back to Clifford Maynard. Now Andrew Prifty still with the ball. Referee says advantage. Kipyator. Clifford Maynard trying to push away from Ryan Newell. And the yellow card, I assume, will come for Maynard. Sure does. Yellow card to the Mindil midfielder. So Newell and Maynard both on yellow cards. Both of the more defensive-minded midfielders for their sides. Be a flick on there from Hedu to Camero, didn't quite come off as Israel Tarn to Prifty. Now James Cameron back to Andre Prifty. Going to loft it over the top for right. Gallagher just marshals that one out of play. His team's throw. Tran throws short. Mark Casemiro looking to come away from a couple. The two sevens collide. Referee says play on as Emmanuel Kipyator goes further wide. Mifsud, first time cross. Acquira looking to come away from Van Lingen. Still with Uche Acquira. Turning inside away from McLennan. Back again. Acquira on a hat trick as his shot's blocked. Kipyator gets to the ball and pacing away to it. Israel Tarn. Pass is a little heavy as Clifford Maynard keeps it alive. Barnard. Now Maynard back to Mondo. Now here is Edu. Camero puts Tarn to ground. Referee says free kick. So Thomas Bird, things continued. Moves it forward, right with an errant touch as Mark Casemiro looks to spin away. Hard challenge as Wright has the ball. And a yellow card come the way of Camaro.
Good on you, Riley! Come on, Riley! Riley, open more, open more, open more!
So free kick for MINDIL here.
The pocket!
Rifty's ball inside, looking for Acquirer. To come out to Tarn here as Robertson says, I'll take possession inside for Ryan Newell. Quickly closed down. Rifty passes it wide to Cameron, lofting one into the air. McLennan with the header. Only into space for Matthew Wright to attack and look to utilise that space. Now here is Clifford Mayner over the top for Wright. Puts one in with Venom. Now by Van Lingen. Charles Adu, Ryan Newell. Back to Ethan Camaro. Now Nelson New. Here is Connor Gallagher. Newell. Now Camaro. Here is Van Lingen. McLennan. Down the line for Adu. Kipketor's there. Combining with Prifty. Instead it's Nifsid. Keeps the play alive, but ball out into open space for Nelson New to gather for CASUARINA. Hoists this one up in high. Bird forward for Mifsid. Now Mayner. Kipketor. Mifsid. Angled ball looking for Acquirer, but straight through to Nelson New. Not an accurate ball that time. Gallagher. Tran. Casemiro back to Robertson, but now here is Jaluris. Chance for the Rowdies. Coming forward, possession, Jaluris. Wicked strike. Blocked by Mondol, and Barnard's there. Here is Mayner. Arriving is Ryan Newell. Free kick against the Rowdies midfielder, taken quickly. Now, here is Wright. Comes inside, away from Newell. Wright to Prifty. Still there is Andre Prifty. Centrally now, Israel Tarn. Ball over the top. And free kick in behind there. Yellow card is out to Robertson. So free kick opportunity here for MINDIL. Goes Prifty, short one for Israel Tarn, takes the touch away from Quinlan Tran. Still with Tarn there. Just a little overzealous there. Concedes the free kick. Yellow card thrown out there for James Cameron. Robertson looks over the top for Adu, but Mifsid's there. Marshall's at wide. Bird. Now Mondo. Barnard. There is Wright in space. Tan. Wright. Newell. Forward here, finds Jaluris in space. Chance for the forward. Oh, and he strikes it wide. Golden opportunity there for Anoli Jaluris to get Casuarina level. Elected for raw power instead of just guiding it past the goalkeeper. And a double change coming here. Looks like Ryan Newell and Quinlan Tran are coming from the field. So Ryan Newell, Quinlan Tran being replaced respectively, that is by Lucas Kamara and Jacob Lay. So Newell and Tran off, Lay and Kamara on. As they chase the game. Played more than 10 minutes here in this second half as McLennan gets up for the header. There is Andre Prifty. Marching forward. Trying to turn on McLennan. Still with Prifty, McLennan's strong play. Robertson. Looking forward. Jaluris trying to lure in the defender. Pass from Barnard back to Mondo. Now Bird. Over the top ball. McLennan with the header. Lay. Camero. Robertson wide. Lucas Kamara. Down the line we'll find Mark Casemiro to come away from Wright, but good challenge. Matthew Wright denying Casemiro the chance. Kamara inside. Straight back out. Quara. And Cameron straight into the grandstand. Error clearance there. There is Robertson competing with Prifty. Ball forward looking for Quara. Van Lingen will arrive. And New makes the emphatic clearance. Cameron back inside. Israel Tan. And to James Cameron. Looking wide for Israel Tan. Gallagher comes across and is just able to use his body, shepherd it wide. Goal kick. Forward by New and straight out of play. Light throwing to Cameron. Space here for Aquara. They're ahead of Gallagher. Keep it alive. Back to Cameron. For Prifty. Robertson to Camero. And Mark Casemiro. To come away from Tan and draw in the contact. Yellow card will go the way of Israel Tan, bringing Mark Casemiro to ground. Trying to get away there with pace was Mark Casemiro, and Tan just clipping the back of the Rowdies forward. So free kick here. Deadly position for Camaro to curl a ball. Comes Camaro. Powers it back to Van Lingen. Mondol with a double-fisted push out. Seemed to have been a foul inside the box, so free kick to Mindil. Bird quickly finds Smithson. Trying to come past Haydu. Mindil throw. Goes down the line and steals a yard or two there. Smithson and Charles Haydu, cleverly done. Robertson sends this ball wide, unfortunately a little too driven. Haydu was not quite receptive on the ball that was coming forward, so just out of play. Goal kick. Mondol. Wide across to Barnard. Now Cameron. Matthew Wright. Amara gets the foot in. Puts it out of play. Aquara. Wright trying to come past a few. Still with Aquara. To put that straight out to play. Fortunately for the Mindil forward. CASUARINA throw.
Who's picking the play, Andrew? Who's picking him?
Robertson.
Second money.
Aquara. Kamara. Now Lay. There is Haydu. Casemiro. Lay. Ball inside, and the referee makes a relatively simple save. The open space, Bird forward by Gallagher. Now McLennan. The way by Barnard. Robertson into the air. Lay, and a handball seemed to be picked up there. Move forward, looking for an aces man as the Rowdies will look to come out of defence here. Shrugged off the ball, Kipiator by Haydu. Looking to go forward in a hurry. There is a foul behind play. So, be a free kick called. McLennan sends this forward. Casemiro in space, first time cross. Jalouris with the header. Oh, and it goes over and behind. The Rowdies trying to turn the screw and bring the score back to 2-2. Barnard to right. On the line for Cameron. Lay heads away from Cameron. Now Robertson. Rowdies midfielder coming forward with space to drive. Robertson still, solo run. Jaluris, oh, that's a goal. They are level, and that's a Manoli Jaluris goal. Wonderful solo run, it has to be said, by Tim Robertson. Look at this, the number 12 dancing through a number of aces and past Bird. And the pass off to Jaluris was perfect. Barnard perhaps playing on the Greek forward there. They won't care. Goals given. And that is 2-2 now, with less than 25 minutes to go. North Crest scoreboard. And is it now the Rowdies' turn to ascend forward as Adu tries to capitalise on his team's momentum. Straight through to Mondo, and Mondo out to Mifsud. Tries to find Kipiator. McLennan in there with Aquara. Second ball as well. Gallagher away in the other way. Clifford Maynard. Wide here to Israel Tan. Now right. Finds Israel Tan. Fancies one from distance. Bobble up in front of Nelson Ewan. He makes the very comfortable save. Hoists this ball forward and straight out of play. A win for Mindil. Goes it right. Now Tan, and Adu gets involved. Robertson once again. Kamara. Van Lingen. Here is Lay. Tackled by Tan. Thrifty over the top ball. Cameron looks to come away, and Gallagher gets in there first. Puts it out into touch. Thrifty. Back to Cameron. Right. Touches away from Lay. Turns away. Right. Aquara. Save there. Offside flag, though, does rise a little late. McLennan takes the quick free kick. Casemiro to come away from Mifsud. Still Mark Casemiro, away from a couple. Eventually away from the aces. McLennan to the middle. Lay helps it on for Robertson. Looks further wide, and the referee says play on. Kamara. Gallagher forward. Now Barnard. Look to play it forward, but a little inaccurate. Now to play for a throw. Kamara. Edu. And Maynard sends it into the stands. Emphatic clearance there. Kamara. Shoulder. Prifty will look to come away from Camero. Quara. Piator. Use his pace here and come away from Van Lingen. Referee says play on. Good strength shown there from Rowdy's stand-in captain. Bird. Piator. Referee will pick up a free kick here. Pull out a card directly to Emmanuel Kipiator. McLennan looks to go quickly. Here is Mark Casemiro. Chance to attack. Ball comes inside. Manoli Jaluris will get to it. Still with Jaluris. Enters the box now. Jaluris drives towards goal, and fortunately for him, side netting. Sent forward. Ace is looking to try and take this one away. Cameron. Aquara. Game up for grabs with less than 20 to go. Ball over the top. An early offside flag was in there. Perhaps coaches are looking to delve into their substitutes. Hoisted forward. Casemiro with the header to Jaluris. Camero makes the run. Disguised well inside for Adu, and a save there. A wonderful save by MINDIL. Play continues. Cameron away from Kamara. Now Aquara. Going to lift it over the top. Getting there is Prifty. Once again over the top, but the run was over then by Cameron, quite reading the second ball. Nelson New sends this forward. Casemiro touches away from Mifsud. Calling for the ball, Jaluris inside. Cross comes in, Barnard away. Robertson wide to Adu. Wright takes it down. Looks inside for Maynard, but Camero's there. His pass isn't quite successful as Aquara backed up by Gallagher. Now is Raltan. Aquara to Matthew Wright. Proceeds wide to Cameron. James Cameron. Now Israel Tan. Outside of the football. The invention was good. The intention was right. Just the execution let him down slightly. So heads out for a goal kick.
Come on, boys, lift.
Nelson New sends this forward. Headed on by Robertson. Jaluris in there as well. Charles Adu. Fancy one from distance and caught the ball underneath, and the ball kept rising. Fortunately for the Rowdies forward as MINDIL takes the quick goal kick. Wide to Bird. Bird sends this forward, headed by McLennan. Van Lingen underneath it. Tan. It's contact, it's sent wide. Here is Wright. With him is Adu. Still with Wright, now Cameron. His pass is wide. Trailed out of play.
Come on, boys, heads up, come on.
Kamara with the throw. Needs an option to present here. Headed on by Camero. Maynard. Kamara. Robertson. Here is Lay. Chance for Jacob Lay to come forward, but his pass is cut out there by Mifsud. Still with Mifsud. Kipiator. Trapped well by Robertson. Maynard. Time. Now Bird. Ball sent forward. Now Mifsud. Cross comes in, headed away by Van Lingen. Adu makes a good header. Jaluris, cleverly done. Plays it through to Adu. Chance here for CASUARINA if they time this right. 2-on-1. Adu wide to Jaluris. Takes the touch and a strike. It's a good save. And cleared away by Barnard. It's good play there from the Rowdies, and they nearly rippled the back of the net for their third. Good play there between Charles Adu and Manoli Jaluris. It's just out of play for a throw. Free kick is called against the Aces. So free kick for Camero. Free kick for CASUARINA. Chance for a curler, perhaps in the box. Taking a few steps forward there, Cameron. Trying to take a yard or two. Camero's ball comes in, whipped in across. Chance here at the back post. Robertson, and blocked there. Away there, Barnard. And Van Lingen just can't quite keep it inside. So out of play for throw in. Less than 15 minutes remaining here. 2-2. Early Rowdies lead. Cancelled out by 2 acquirer goals, and since then we've had a Rowdies equalizer. So play continues. Both teams have had the lead this evening. We'll see which of them, if any, will take 3 points. At the moment, it will keep things level on the table. The Aces will stay in second, and the Rowdies in third. Based on goal difference, both teams can't move on the table if it stays a draw. CASUARINA in third. We've got a 19 points. Sit 3 clear of Darwin Olympic, but Rowdies' goal difference far superior. As now Andrew Prifty. Chance to play a ball inside the box. It goes there. New gathers. Oh! And it goes through the hands. Goal's been signalled. Acquirer has his hat-trick. And the Aces are back in front. Andrew Prifty's ball played in there. And perhaps will be credited as a Prifty assist. But nevertheless, Acquirer completes the hat-trick and have the Aces stolen all 3 points. Let's get back underway. Rowdies now find themselves a goal behind. Gallagher. Forward it's sent. Barnard with a strong header. Cameron. Over the top ball, looking for Acquirer. Gallagher will get across. Goal kick perhaps to be taken. Nelson New sends this ball forward. Lay goes wide, looking for Mark Casemiro, just not quite keeping it inside. Go out of play for a MINDIL throw in. We have a keen to drain off as many seconds of the clock as they can. Keep this 1 goal advantage in their favour. Hoisted up into the air. Ball forward by Prifty. Looking for Acquirer. Gallagher with the header. Nelson New arrives. Makes the save. Now Kamara. Back here for Gallagher. Here inside space for Robertson. For Casemiro, Israel Tan, wide ball. Kipiator trying to get the header away from McLennan, but McLennan wins that one. Camero back to Robertson. Ball over the top, searching for Mark Casemiro, who'll get there first time ahead of Mifsud. Drive into the box as well, Casemiro. And looking to keep it alive. Couldn't quite do so. Substitution looked to be made. So Ethan Camero coming straight from the field. He'll be replaced by Dylan Vong. And Israel Tan to come off the pitch for the Aces, and his replacement's going to be Savio Furtado. So less than 10 minutes here. Friday night football live from Darwin Football Stadium. It's CASUARINA who find themselves goal behind on what's been a thoroughly exciting contest. Is there more drama in store? Nelson's ball is high and wide, and it goes out of play. MINDIL, Mifsud, to Bird, away from Jaluris. Still with Bird. More than enough pace to go away from Casemiro and go out of play. Goal kick for CASUARINA. Goes forward, taken down by Lay. Kamara. All the way back here to Nelson New. New goes forward, sends it long for Robertson. Jaluris gets to the right side of Barnard, and Vong tasked here, loses possession. Now Prifty, Cameron. Right, makes the run, advances forward. Chance to hold the ball here. Touch off Kamara and out of play. Right, goes into Cameron. Flicked away by Gallagher. Now Clifford Mayner. Searches, finds Kipia Tool. Now Mifsud. Chance for a curling ball. Gallagher lets it roll. Acquira. It's already got 3. Goes to ground. And the referee says free kick for CASUARINA. Kamara. Out of play now for a throw-in. So sub can be made here.
He's still down, Brad. Player welfare. It was a penalty last time.
So Andre Prifty comes from the field. And he'll be replaced by Dominic Burbidge. So injury done for the night. Burbidge on. Gallagher to Kamara. Back to Connor Gallagher. Now right.
Cover him, Jimmy, cover him.
Cameron. Barnard. Left off there by Jaluris, out of play. MINDIL throw. Cameron goes Puts it down the line. Looking for Burbage, but Gallagher's there. Quickly done to Nelson New. To Connor Gallagher. Caresses the ball across to McLennan. Stolen, or looked to be stolen over here from Kipiator, but McLennan just stands his ground. Down the line looking for Adu. Mayner's in the way. Now Mifsud. Inside for Kipiator. Turns away from Vong. Still keeps possession here. Now Cameron over the top ball. Looking for Tardo. This will go out and play in wide. Throw in. So, Armand Dani on the near side here. Ready to come onto the pitch. Replacing the hat-trick hero, Uche Quara, with less than 4 minutes to go. Looks to have taken all 3 points for his team. So the Rowdies can recapture here the time that remains. Furtado forward. And Lingard heads it in for Kamara to burst away from Armandani. Kamara, ball inside here for Jaluris, keeps possession. Now Robertson, away from Savio Furtado. Now Lay. Here is Vong. Here to Lay. Looking wide, but no runs there. Just out of play. Goal kick. So, CASUARINA still have a couple options to change the game. The Aces have still a change to make as well. 2.5 minutes remain as the ball comes forward here for Kipiator. Gallagher wins possession for the Rowdies. Now Charles Adu looks further on for Robertson, but ball got a deflection on the way out, so throw in for CASUARINA. Robertson throwing in for Adu. Now Robertson, chance to enter forward. Arnard with the header. Furtado Lay with the header as well. And Cameron going to come away. McLennan gets to the ball. Dinks it over the top. That will trail through to Mifsud. So goal kick. Rest on the sidelines. Rowdy's getting frustrated. He's got less than a minute of regulation time remaining. Gallagher puts it out into touch. Let's go in for Mindil. Mifsud goes down the line. McLennan. Here is Vong. Referee says free kick. So the Rowdies will look to load up long. McLennan is a powerful kick of the ball. Sends it long. Here's Jaluris. This is the box on his left. Cuts across to Robertson, off the post and in! The Rowdies look to have gotten a point. Jaluris with a fantastic piece of work. And now the Rowdies have looked to have stolen a point from this game. Replay here from Manoli Jaluris says he's done all the work. Perhaps it's gone in from Jaluris. We'll see if it's a confirmed Jaluris goal. In the meantime, a substitution for MINDIL coming off is James Cameron, and replacing him will be Ioannis Kaisalis. So play continues. We reach the end of regulation time. Referee has power to determine exactly how much longer we have to play. 3-3 the score as Gallagher heads away. I think at this stage CASUARINA may take the draw, push on for a late winner as Adu's ball forward finds Mark Casemiro. Looking to go further forward for Jaluris, but this one will go all the way out for a throw. So a chance to keep the Aces pegged into their defensive third. Right. To throw down the line. Looking for Burbage. And it will go out of play. So CASUARINA throw. As Adu comes from the field and is being replaced by Ioannis Hadzilao. He's on the ball immediately. Ball comes the other way though. Kipyator over the top. Gallagher. And free kick. Pulled back. MINDIL free kick. Behind the field of play, no advantage was given. So, free kick to MINDIL. Chance to just loft it long as Barnard goes down the line. Right, looking to get to it. Hadzilao makes a good challenge. Out to touch. Right with the throw. Kipyator back to right. Kipyator going to get it through Robertson, but Robertson goes forward. Here is Casemiro. Late chance perhaps. Casemiro paces away from a couple. Could this be the Rowdies to steal the show? Goes to ground. Play on, there's the call. Kaisalis for the Aces, the substitute. Comes the other way for MINDIL. Chance for them to stream forward and steal the show as ball comes in. Gallagher with a good header. Robertson comes away. Back now to Kamara. Rowdies players streaming forward. Kamara. Hadzilao. Kamara. Referee says full time. The end of the game. Signaled by the referee. And that's all she wrote for the game. Friday night football comes to an end, an entertaining one. 3 goals apiece. Goals for the Rowdies this evening. Ethan Camero, Manoli Jaluris, and we will confirm whether that was a second Jaluris goal, whether Robertson got a touch off in the end. Whereas for the Aces, it's just one man. Uche Aquara hat-trick is what hoisted his team to look to come away with 3 points, and they nearly had it. And they stole a point back, the Rowdies, in the end. But Friday night football comes to an end. My name's been George Scufezis, and we hope that you have a safe remainder of your Friday evening. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon for Saturday afternoon football.